Welcome back to another edition of the Pitch Putt Podcast. My name is Roger, aka RGB. Before we get rolling tonight with the recap show, got to give a shout out to 420 Bliss, located at 740 Hoosick Road in Troy, New York, right up in the Walmart Plaza. Make sure you stop in there, check them out. Everything you're looking for: flowers, pre-rolls, edibles, vapes, disposables, tinctures, you name it, they got it. Make sure you let them know the Pitch Putt and Puff crew sent you. As well, we got to give a shout out to Marty and Trouble Off the Tee. TroubleOffTheTee.com, promo code RGB for 15% off site-wide, as well as the limited time offer on the polos, promo code PUFF for buy one, get one free on the polos. So make sure you take advantage of that, and don't forget to check out the book on Spotify. Also, the new promo code I got for you guys for the putter shop is PPPP15 for 15% off site-wide at the putter shop. Check that out. He's just launched this site, brand new company, got some really good deals with Sirixin and a few other companies, so check out and see what he's got. But joining me on the recap show tonight, we got one of the Pitch Putt and Puff guys. We got Brad. What's up, Brad? Welcome back to the show.
What's up, America?
Appreciate you hopping on. And then one of the Upstate guys filling in, my man Mikey. What up, Mikey?
What up, kid?
Mikey's first round out with the Pitch Putt and Puff crew this year. Mikey, every time he plays, it rains, so of course we caught a little rain on the back nine on Saturday. Mikey, how was your experience, though, man? Did you have a good time?
Yeah, absolutely.
You
always have a good round with Brad.
Yeah, man. I figured it was a real different mix of guys this week. We had some of the regulars, a lot of fill-ins. We had Terry, Tizo filling in, Charlie filling in. So I knew those guys knew each other. I was like, I'll throw them together. And then I just threw the misfits of the Pitch Putt and Puff with Fairway, Hank, and Bub. Threw them on the back end, just had them slug along. But yeah, it was Kirk filled in as well. So yeah, we had a bunch of new faces out there. Jorge was out there. George was out there this week. What was he saying, Brad? Smelling weed on the course the whole fucking day?
Nah, he's in another world out there. He's just kind of focused on being mad at himself. He's not happy unless he's grumpy. So he's just kind of trudging along on his own game. So now he was good. He had a good time. He was glad we invited him out last minute. When I called him to invite him, he said he was in the backyard chipping balls. I said, "Come on over. I'm riding by myself."
Yep.
Jump in the car.
Jump in. How'd he shoot?
He did okay. He shot 109, but his putting, he just has to practice putting, and he refuses to do it. He'd break 100 if he would just putt. He'll have a 4-foot downhill putt, and he'll hit it 16 feet past.
That's what Charlie was doing. Charlie really struggled with the putting.
Greens are hard there.
Yeah,
that's what I tried telling Kirk, man. I said,
so
greens,
hard.
you can't judge yourself on this course because this course will beat you to fuck up.
If you don't play there a lot and you keep it in the 90s, that's a good score. Like, especially if you don't play there. If you're out there once, maybe twice a week, even playing there, and you keep it in the 90s, and only have a few 3-putts, you had a pretty good round.
Yeah, because there's a few greens there where your ball will roll off. So 3-putting. That's what I try to tell my dad at the beginning. You want a 3-putt. Get one sort of close, get one really close, and then make it. Yep. But, somebody who doesn't play golf that often, like my dad, and isn't a great putter, to be putting at Freer Park is going to bring him to his knees.
So that's what I really focused on this year, dude. To be honest with you, it was my short game. I'm saving I shot an 82 yesterday. I'm saving so many strokes with my chipping and my putting. Like, even to when I got JR, like, saying good shot, like, oh shit, that's a good shot, or like Jay don't really do that. So like when I had Jay interested in how I was playing, I knew I was playing good.
82 is good. So you won yesterday. You had to have won.
Yeah, me and Bob shot at 87, so we came in with a 169. Followed that up was Brad. You and JR paired up. You guys were, so it literally went first lowest score, second lowest, third lowest, fourth lowest, all matched up with Brad and Jay with a 180, so we won by 11 strokes to the closest. So that 82
lowest scores, yeah,
that 82 really gave a cushion. Mikey, like I just said though, 95, not playing there a lot at Freer. That's a good round because you got guys like Fairway and Hank shooting 92s and 99s who play 3-4 times a week up there. So that's a good round, Mikey.
Yeah, I'll take it all day, man.
Especially up there, man. That's a great round.
The front nine always kills me. Always. It's always the back nine that I shoot better on.
The front nine determines my round, man. Getting through the gauntlet, as I call it, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you get through that, you got a couple chances to make a birdie on 6. 7 and 8 can be a nightmare, but you gotta play them right. Brad, you had a nice looking at the scorecard here. I see a circle on 7.
Yeah, that was a nice hole, but I just can't get over what happened on the next tee box, which kind of submarined the rest of my round. So I went from having a birdie on 7 to having a lady yelling at her dog through the trees for like 3 minutes as I'm teeing off, and it just got in my head, hit one in the trees, but chipped one out, duffed it. So now I'm hitting 4 from the middle of it. So yeah, I did have a wonderful, awesome birdie on 7, but it was real short-lived, the excitement.
Should have listened to George, man.
Yeah.
Don't let that shit get in your head, man.
I couldn't help it. This lady's yelling at her dog to drop it. It sounded like she was standing right behind me. And
You gotta just step back, man. Just step back.
I can't do it. I can't step off. I had to swing.
Yeah, I get like that sometimes. I get like that.
Yeah, but explain the birdie shot.
Yeah, what happened on that bird? How'd you get there?
Well, so I did it again. I put Mike Fairway under assault with one of my shots. I hit a 3-wood, which is normally 220 for me, but I think I hit it like 230. Got it up onto the green and across the green while they were still on it. So I got the Mike Fairway hands up in the air like he did it again, because I did. Him and my golf balls are like magnets to each other.
Oh my god!
So I've got a good look, try to get a close chipping down, but it's the 7th hole green. It's all downhill, so I roll it right off the other side. But I'm still only about 15 feet from the hole, and I chipped it in. So it was a nice 15-foot chip to say birdie after getting it up there. And I was excited. I was 5 over through 7 at that point, so I'm feeling great. And then the next tee box happened, and I think I took an 8. I took the 8 double par on the next hole.
Ugh.
So that changed things quickly.
The par 5s really got JR this week. Jay had a 9 on 7. Yeah, dude. Jay blew up on 7. He had a
7 can do that, but
yeah, he got caught up. He went to the right. Then he tried to punch and got caught up in the shit. Tried to punch it out of there. He got caught up, so he had to take a drop out of there. He was like hitting 6 by the time he got onto the green. And you know him, if he gets like down like that, it could be a real round breaker. Like in the past, he probably would have took his shit and went home. But I'm not even kidding. I am literally not even kidding.
I can picture him doing that.
Yep. And then he had he struggled a little bit, got a double bogey on 8. So I was like, fuck, but his attitude was like, yo, I got to focus on this back 9. I got to focus on this back 9. So once I seen him doing that, I'm like, oh, okay. But on, let's see, I had a birdie. Where the fuck was my birdie?
You had a couple skins, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a birdie on
2 and 8,
6 and 8.
8. I remember 8.
Dude, both of those could have been eagles. I hit the pin 3 times on Saturday from the chip shots. I hit the pin on 6 where it literally rolled up, hit it, and stopped, and landed. I'll talk about this in a second. Like right next to the hole to where Terry just kicked it right back down to me. I know we're supposed to putt birdies and pars, but Terry not knowing the rules 100%. I was literally an inch and a half away, so he just gave it back. And then on 8, I hit my ball right. It was down by the tree line. About 140 yards out. I hit a pitching wedge. One hop the green. One hop on the green, middle of the pin, and then it kicks it right down to the right-hand side. But I sunk the birdie putt. I actually had that. I was on IG Live at the time, so that's on Instagram. I should have used my Lombardi for that one, but I wasn't confident enough at the time to use the Lombardi. Got to practice with it before I go out there.
Yeah, dude. I was the same way. I tried using it on when we first showed up, man, to get used to it, and it feels weird.
Yeah, it's just a different grip and all that. So it's going to be like when I go play with Fairway tomorrow and Tuesday. Well, not Tuesday because I got to make up my league match. But when I play this week, I'm going to use it just to try to get the feel of it and see what it's rocking. But the other pin I hit, was 14. Could have been another eagle. So I was hot. I was hot there for a little bit.
Yeah, 82 is a good round. Congratulations.
Yeah, four strokes off my best round. 78.
Wow.
78. So what else happened?
So that's becoming a regular for you though, right, Raj?
I've been keeping it, dude, in the low 80s. Like I had one last week in the pitch putt and puff. I shot like an 89 or a 90. But other than that, dude, I haven't broke 90 like at all. Like 1 or 2 rounds all year, which is crazy this early to be. And I'm just striking the ball different. I'm just hitting the ball solid. I'm hitting it flush. Like the shots I want to hit, I'm hitting them where I want them and shit. So it's really, I don't know what I'm doing different. Like I'm struggling off the tee. That's why I got Marty as a sponsor, Trouble Off the Tee. But other than that, like even my shitty shot off the tee, my recovery shots are like for example, the third hole, I was down by you guys in the tee box. I ended up like 5 yards off the green on that shot, and I ended up with, I still doubled it because I can't putt, but I hit a double there. But I made myself, like my recovery shot kept me in play for if I chipped it close, I would have had a par. But it's just those, especially on that green. That's the hardest green to read, I think. The third hole.
No, that definitely is a hard green.
But yeah,
once you get to know that green, you can really use it to your advantage too. Is the back side of it. You can just use it as a backboard, roll your ball up it, and let it come back down.
Yeah, Hank does that real good.
Yeah,
unless it comes in too hot and rolls right off the backside towards the road.
Yeah, then you're donezo.
That's
I got caught up in that bunker last year. I was playing with a couple of buddies, Pastor, McNall, and those guys, and I smacked one. I sculled it right out of the bunker, hit a work truck going across the road. I was like, oh, I'm fucked. Luckily, they just kept it moving. The truck was beat the shit anyway.
Good.
Fucking,
Good.
Now, as a passerby, what do you do in that situation?
So you're responsible if you hit their car. It's not the course's responsibility. It's your responsibility.
Fuck that.
We found that out. We found that out last year. My buddy Dave on the first tee. I don't know if you remember, Brad. He hit like that Mercedes going up the first hole, right off the tee box. Shanked. I don't know if you were back yet. Shanked it left and literally hit it like Randy Moss running down the sideline. Brady throwing a bomb, and boom, smashed the back window. The guy just kept it moving. I was like, yo, that car is either stolen, these people don't have a license, or they think they're getting shot at and they're getting the hell out of here.
No kidding.
Yeah, because what do you think it's gonna be? You hear a big thud.
Yeah, rolling through Troy. Some of them that don't know where they are in Troy. You're in the safest
My
spot.
first thought, somebody's throwing rocks at me.
Something. Yeah, that's crazy.
Most people driving around don't know it's the golf course or the golfer's responsibility. They just think, crap, I just got my window smashed. I got to go get it fixed. I'm unlucky.
Yep.
That's what I would have done. And I played golf my whole life.
And you see it, especially because that's a public park. Like, how many people just walk through there all the time? Like, they don't give a shit.
So dangerous, dude.
Dude, during COVID, me and Christian, my buddy Mager, had a guy came out and set his blanket out and started praying on the fourth hole, like we're about to hit our approach shots. And he didn't move for like 5 minutes, and like we eventually had to hit our shots. Like he moved after we hit our shots, I'll put it that way. But yeah, like we didn't know what else to do. We're like, we're not skipping the hole, we're gonna play. And we were walking and everything else back then. That was shitty. But what are some other highlights you guys had? Any good putts? Any
Brad had a nice chip in.
On
yeah,
seven,
that chipping
right?
was nice. Anytime you're chipping, in my mindset's always to try to make it. You know, you're trying to go right at the cup and try to hit that flagstick and drop it. And I was even saying it as I was lining up. I was like, I'm making this shit. I'm going to make it. Which I say that on every chip, but I actually had a chance to make that one and did. So that was nice. But I was glad that Kirk came out. Mikey's son Kirk has been playing for 3 years now. He's trying to learn the game, and it's going to be tough for him because that dude is a muscle monster. He's like an amateur bodybuilder. If you see this guy, so holding a golf club with these big muscles, man, he's got a tough road ahead of trying to figure out how to manage the muscles with the grace that this game takes.
Keep that flexibility.
He loves it. He's got the bug.
He's definitely got to learn how to not always swing 100%. He only needs to do an 80% swing, and he's gonna 300 yards on a drive. He's got good potential for that.
That's me, dude. Like with my swing, like Brad can attest to it from seeing me play a couple of years back. Like I used to swing 300 fucking miles per hour. Now I'm literally just like trying to keep like my swing under composure and just keep a momentum. And when I get a hold of one, I'm hitting it 270, 280 like consistently. Like I hit one the other day on 4. I was 30 yards off the green. I was like, holy shit! Like I crushed it. But I just can't do it consistently for whatever reason. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, so that's the mental side of golf.
Yeah.
If we could do it consistently, we'd all be making money.
Making good money.
The highlight for me yesterday was that I had my dad out there and got to steal around with him. So I appreciate you for letting him join us late.
No, absolutely.
And then you look at golf and how awesome golf is. Like there's a 76-year-old playing with Kirk, who's 28, and we're all getting along together. You know, Mike and I right in between. Like it's just we all had a great time. It was a beautiful day.
It probably helped you had three of those malt liquor beverages.
Yeah, I'm not recovered from those even. Not even kidding, man. I went to bed early last night. Like, oh my god, I can't believe
Yeah. Bro, I literally had him in my car. I got him Friday after work, and I was like, I gotta get rid of some of this shit. And like, I had those JR's girl loves those White Claw vodkas, so I was like, yo, Jay, here, take those. And I seen those things in there. I was like, count them like there's 15. We got 10 guys playing today. I'm just gonna start handing them out. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody took them. I was like, yes. Even Fairway, Hank, they loaded up at the end of the day. It was perfect.
Yeah, the starter even said something. He was like, Roger doesn't even drink, does he?
That's why
I don't think I've ever seen him with a drink in his hand. I said, yeah, this is his strategy. Get everybody else loaded up and he's bone straight.
Yeah.
Just burning dubs.
Yeah, Mikey's cool as shit. The starter, man. So let me tell you guys a story. We were teeing off on the fourth hole. So the fourth tee box, for people don't know, overlooks the sixth green. And me and Jay are up there, and we're watching this dude fucking putt. And he's got maybe a 1.5 foot putt uphill. He misses it long. So then he's got like a 4-inch putt downhill. He misses it. Bro, he takes his putter and spikes it in the cup, right? I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Jay starts yelling at him. We're yelling in Terry's backswing at this point. I felt bad, but like we literally yelled, like we let Terry tee up another one because we fucking were screaming at this kid in the backswing. Like, yo, what are you doing? And the kid like pretended like he ignored us. I was like, yo, motherfucker, like, what are you doing? So no reaction. They walk down to the carts. He picks up the divot hole he makes. And so if you guys notice when you got to the sixth hole,
the green was destroyed where that cup was.
Yep. So I called the pro shop. Listen, they just put so much money in that course. I play there every single fucking day. I want to make sure it's taken care of. I don't want people like that going up there and fucking up the course, especially on a weekend. You get some knuckleheads out there at times and shit like that. So the dude Gary comes up. He's like, Raj, what the hell happened? He goes, I went over there. There's significant damage to the hole. And I told him the story. He's like, what the fuck? He goes, the kid tried denying he did it. And then he went and checked the hole because we told him, he was like, yo, he's on 7. Went and checked the hole, seen the damage, went back. The guy's like, bro, I'm so embarrassed. Yada, yada, yada. I guess they were supposed to play 18, only played 9 and took off. Like, just a real dirtbag move, though, dude. Like, someone does that shit, that's just a scumbag, no matter what course.
Yeah, that was about a 6-inch gash in the green leading up to the cup, and I looked at it, and it looked like it was old. And I said to these guys,
I said the same thing, dude.
I was like, why would they put the cup next to this big scar here? But it wasn't an old scar. Those guys had just done that earlier in the day. Yeah, that was bad news, man. That was
four groups before you. It was 4 groups in front of you. Like, we were trying to pat it down, like trying to make it more of a cup. Like, Gary was over there working on. Like, he came up to me because like literally every single one of these guys knows me now. I'm up there every fucking day, and like he's like, "What happened? What happened?" I'm like, "Dude, I seen it. Like, if I didn't see it, and like, you know, oh man, the hole's fucked up. The hole's fucked up. Obviously, you knew someone did something, but the fact I yelled at the kid and he like blatantly ignored us, and then proceeded to just move along. I was like, yo, what the fuck with this dude? So I called. I was like, yo, you gotta, and especially Josh isn't up there. None of the main guys are up there like that on the weekend and afternoon. So you had to let someone know about it.
We're going to be playing there all summer long. You know,
yeah, it's May
for that stuff.
Yep.
It actually looked like somebody actually chipped right off the green. And it looked like it was old. So if it was just 4 groups ahead of us, it looked like it was dead already.
Yeah,
he damaged that pretty good.
Yeah, he did.
Now they're gonna have to go take a chunk out of the putting green and resurface a part of the putt. You know what I mean? It turns into a whole process because of the amount of damage that shit did. It was a real dirtbag.
I had to putt around that divot and missed the putt on the top half of that cup because of that divot. I was even saying I'm gonna have to putt around this stupid thing.
Yep. Terry actually got lucky and putted and it landed right in it. So it didn't go anywhere. It stopped. Otherwise, he had another 3 feet rolling down that hill. But yeah, man.
So he should be thanking that kid.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
It's a frustrating game, no doubt about it, and you really got to try to contain that and not damage the course when you're trying to vent that sort of frustration. I'm sure that guy was embarrassed and feels like shit about it.
Dude, we're not good enough to be getting pissed off like that.
Throw your club. Don't fuck up the course.
Yeah.
I'd rather you throw your club. Like, that's just crazy.
It just says a lot about your character, man.
Yep, exactly. So let me shout out the birds out here for the weekend. JR birdie the first hole. JR got off to a really good start. He's only played like once in the past 3 weeks because of the rain and his hockey and all that shit. So he didn't play his best golf. He shot a 91, but he birdied the first hole. Had a couple bogeys, and then he bounced back on the back nine, shot a 43, parred the last 3 holes, and then I had the birdies on 6 and 8. That was our group. One more. Terry took all the money on the back nine with his birdie on 14. T's all out there. He was getting so frustrated putting. It was funny.
So how much was that?
$25. So he got his money right back.
Nice.
See, that's the cool thing. Like, yeah, he didn't get grouped up, but at least, like, you had a good time. You got your money back. You're not losing nothing because you had a good shot. Luckily that one good hole. But like, there's days where JR shoots a 79, gets paired up with, say like Kirk with the 111, and he's toast. He's toast. But at least he gets a couple bucks for his birdies.
Yeah, I like the skins. I like that we're doing that.
You got to give the guys an opportunity to make a cut, and it's $5 extra. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, Kirk asked me because he's got his apartment now. He was like, "Dad, do I got to get in the skins?" and I'm like, "The God's honest truth, I don't know, Kirk." I said, "I'll put up for you because I'd hate to see if I can get a birdie on a hole and not be in it to win it."
Right, exactly. Because you can birdie any one of them fucking holes out there. It's just a matter.
Absolutely, especially with his drive.
And then Bub had a couple birdies. Let's see, Bub birdied 4, and then he also birdied 8. I guess he had a chip in on 8. I didn't see it. I heard about it a little bit. I was wishing he'd hop on to talk about it. Fucking buster. But yeah, he shot an 80. He shot a 40 on the front and a 47 on the back. So,
Bob's getting consistent. 47 on the back?
Yeah, looks like he struggled. 14 and 15. So he tripled 14 and then doubled out on 15. Wow. So that's pretty much where he lost it. But yeah, other than that, he had a good front nine 40. That he had one double bogey on the whole front nine. So nice. He had two double bogeys. The rest were pars and birdies. So that's a good round. Yeah. He's putting a lot better than he has in the past. That's what his difference is right now. He's putting so much better than he did. Like those, he used to have a lot that would just lip out and shit, but now he's sinking those.
Notorious for it, the poor kid. Notorious for that.
Yep. I used to bust his ball so bad about it, but now they're actually dropping. Let's see. Fairway Mike, 99. I'm a little disappointed in that score. He didn't have no birdies though. So, he didn't. When you guys hold your club, let me ask you guys this: you let the club just sit on the ground and like have the natural loft to it, correct?
Yeah. Or at address?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he's been like flattening it out. So instead of having it loft like this, he's having it like this. So he's wondering why he's hitting so many grounders and like low line drives. So we were on the course the other day. It was like the 6th hole. And he's like, "Why do you have your club like that?" You're like, "What?" He's like, "Lift it up." I'm like, "Mike, this is how I hit every shot since the first time I picked up a golf club." He's like, "What do you mean?" And he walks over and I go, "Show me how you do it." And he shows me. So the rest of the day, he's changing how he's addressing the ball. Everything's going up in the air. He's adding like 20 yards to every shot. He goes, "I can't wait to practice this. I can't wait to." So I'm wondering if his score is correlating with him trying new things during the middle of the round. So
love playing with fairway.
He's the best, dude. I literally, I'm out there 3 times, 4 times a week with him. I fucking love it. He's so funny. He just goes up to people, starts conversations. It's great. People are like, "Who the fuck is," like Charlie? Charlie had no idea who it was. He walks up to Charlie and goes, "Hey, who are you?" Charlie goes, "I'm Charlie." It was fucking great. Fucking great.
Good to have Charlie Smith out there with us too.
Yeah, he'll get back out there. He's got a pretty decent short game. I think if he just plays consistent, he's an athlete. He'll figure it out.
He said it was his first time out this year, I think.
Yeah. He set up the tent in the backyard. He sent me a picture yesterday. He's like, I'm out here just getting swings in.
There we go.
You got it, man. You got it. But good overall round. Mikey, thank you for coming out. Tell your son Kirk as well. And then
absolutely,
man. Next week.
Sounds like he's joining you on Fridays too, right?
Yeah, it looks like he might be jumping in our Friday league. We're short a couple people, so I just got to figure out. Well, because he missed a couple weeks, so I got to figure out what like a prorated price for him would be and shit.
Right.
So I'll hook him up. I just got to talk to the treasurer who does all that shit. But that also, he'll be able to go on the trips with us at the end of the year to Binghamton and all that too. So he'll get his money's worth out there.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good time. Did you ever go out to Binghamton, Brad, when you were in the league?
Yeah, it was amazing. I go out to Binghamton, everything's paid for, and then they came in and handed everybody $50 because we had extra money in the kitty. I'm like, this is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Free places to stay. I'm getting handed cash. I'm like, I love this league.
Yeah, like we do like a raffle on the deck at the Park Pub on Friday nights, and it's like, if you feel stupid doing it, but like in the long scheme of things, you get to go literally away for a whole weekend. You don't have to spend any money really. Like you spend the money you want to spend. Like we went to the dispensary out there, check it out, obviously, and then we went to the bar, grabbed dinner this first night. Then the second night, we ordered a pizza and sat in the hotel and chilled because we were all exhausted. It's a great time. It's really
nice. Good courses out there. Enjoy Conklin. Those are good fun courses to play. Yeah. Conklin, the seniors tour goes through there, so it's.
We played that last year.
I think.
We played that last year with Golf Week.
Yeah.
With Conklin, you did. Yeah, Enjoy is where the seniors play.
Enjoy is where the tour is. Hey, these guys in the league don't like Enjoy. I love Enjoy. I thought it was an extremely challenging course.
I thought it was cool how they had stands around the 18th hole at Enjoy, but there was nobody in them.
Yeah, not for us. We could probably change that if we bring the Pitch Putt and Puff tour there, man. We could fill them stands right up. All 38 listeners. No, but
proud, man. We love our listeners.
Fuck it. No, it's a good time either way, man. But no, once again, appreciate you guys jumping on. Mikey, if I get that third tee time this week, man, we'll see you out there.
Absolutely.
I'll fucking figure all that out. I'll see if Panisi's going to come back out. Shout out Panisi. Congratulations, by the way. Panisi had a baby girl this past week. Shout out to Panisi and his wife.
It's Panisi.
Yep. He was like, we were playing the day before. I was like, yo, in like 24 hours, your whole life is going to be different. Yeah, Rod's really trying not to think about that right now. He's the best. He's one of the funniest characters out there.
He's a good time.
But yeah, let's wrap
him back out there soon. Hopefully his wife is cool with him getting out of the house every now and then.
Yeah, he's going to play Wednesday with me to make up his league match. So she's already getting sick of him.
He's in the league too? Okay, that's good. He'll have to play with him.
He'll have to get out. Yep.
Annoy the wife enough to where she just wants to get rid of you.
Yep. That's it. And then, the mother-in-law is going to want to pop over and be there all day and tell, hey, Mark, go do what you got to do.
If any of you husbands out there don't know how to do this, talk to our friend Anthony.
Exactly.
I went up there to get the towels a couple weeks ago, and she was outside, and I'm like, Andrea, you are like a saint. Like, God bless you. I don't know how you deal with this kid. She's like, I don't. Get him out. Get him out. I was dying. It was so funny. I literally drove my car away laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, God bless her.
And he's the type of guy too, once he gets an idea, there's no stopping him. He's gone with it. Gone with it.
Yeah. It's it.
The March Madness bracket. I'm like, Ant, you really think it's dude, we're gonna get like thousands of people? He's going. I'm like, all right, man. Like 15 people signed up and 3 of them are on this chat right now.
He kicks himself. He does. Yeah. He kicks himself for doing that now.
I love it. It's fucking he loves it though. I mean, I'll tell you though, he's part of the reason I really got back on this Pitch Putt and Puff fucking train though, and really started pumping out. I literally now I just put a podcast out every day, just because I'm talking to so many cool people and shit. Like Lombardi sent me the putter, got the putter shop guys. I mean, nice putter cover. He's got a bunch of cool shit going on.
For real, shout out to Paulie.
Paulie hooked us up, man. Those putters.
Yeah, he did.
I just got to play. I couldn't go out and play for cash and use a new putter. I just couldn't do it the first round.
I got to go out and practice with that thing for a few episodes before I go doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like on Thursday I'm not going to go play around and just go to the practice green and putt for like a good hour.
I like that putter though, man. Like whoever pulled that out that had the red one, it just kind of catches your eye. I stared at it for like 5 seconds. Like, man, that's I like that look. It is a nice, sharp looking putter.
Yep.
Mike, you got the red one, right?
Yeah, I got the 1985.
Yeah, I got the PS 99. It's the black with the red grip.
I might end up just supporting them and actually buying a mallet because I think I'm used to a mallet. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use a blade or not.
Just talk to him, see if he can swap it out for you.
Yeah, I'd rather support him. You know what I mean? I see the dude all the time. He's giving shit away left and right, dude.
Bro,
he's like Anthony. He's fucking giving the shit away left and right.
Anthony bought
we'll pay for it.
Anthony bought 100 shirts, sold 10 of them, and he's just fucking giving the rest away. I have like 6 Upstate Golf Guys shirts in my house. I got for one.
I got 2.
You've been side by side with him from the jump.
You won't be, because I've got at least 15. It's got a tone.
Yeah. Gotta love the kid, man.
He's great. He's really a character.
He goes balls to the wall. Anything he does, he's balls to the wall.
Yep. What did he finish today? He said 5th place in his division.
He shot a 91 at Saratoga Spa, which if you don't play there often, that's a tough course. So
that's a good score.
91, probably having not played there in years, he did pretty well. He was in the lead with 6 holes to go, 2-stroke lead with 6 holes to go, and then had a couple bogey holes that just set him down.
Yeah, he said he had 2 holes where he picked up. He said he fucking and that's it. That's what did him in.
Fuck.
5.5 hour round though too. That didn't sound like a good time.
5.5 hours.
5.5 hours, yeah.
Oh man, that's
the thing. The Saratoga Spa can be tight, and if you put it in those trees, you're going to go look for a while, especially if you're playing for money. So it can slow things down out there. But Eagle Crest is where it's headed next. I think I'm playing that one. I love Eagle Crest.
That's this upcoming weekend?
I think so. I think it's this Sunday.
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 Okay.
Sunday.
Mikey, what are you doing? You playing Eagle Crest?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm saving my money.
So, Mike, you plan on playing Sunday then? Because if Brad's out, you're already in. Boom.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Kirk said he's probably gonna skip this week.
Okay.
Because he's getting his keys to his apartment and moving in. So.
All right, cool.
Moving to Troy. Yeah, he's moving to Troy. He'll be right there for your land.
So
perfect. Yeah, man. Like if I could get more tee times, like I'm even willing to push the tee time back a little bit to grab an extra one if that's the case. Like push it back to 10:30 if we get the extra tee time. So I'm willing. Most of the guys wouldn't really care. I mean, my wife might be a little bit pissed, but we can work something out. I'll have time to go to breakfast and do breakfast in the morning, opposed to just waking up and going to the course.
Right.
So a little bit different.
But we appreciate you, man. You do a lot to keep this thing going. You do a lot to set up those tee times. I love you, man. You're the guy that makes it all go.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm trying, man. Just trying day by day, trying to figure this out, make it a little bit bigger, try to blow this New York Legends thing up a little bit bigger. I think the 4th of July is going to be the big New York Legends drop. Going to team up with McNall and his little thing and bring a bunch of guys in. So I'm hoping to get like 36 guys there to start it off.
Yeah, 4th of July is a good time, man. I'm ready.
Yeah, no one's got anything to do, man. It's a perfect thing. We started at 8 o'clock in the morning. You're done by noon. Home to the family at the cookout. Boom. It's perfect. Absolutely
if I got the day off, I'm in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll talk to your boss. I got connections over there. No doubt. Appreciate you guys jumping on though, for real. Make sure everybody goes and checks out 420 Bliss, located at 740 Hoosick Road in Troy, New York, and also Trouble Off the Tee at troubleoffthetee.com and the audio on Spotify. Mikey, where can they find you guys?
UpstateGolfGuys.com.
And Brad, you don't do no social media, so we ain't shouting that out. And make sure you stay hidden. Yep. And
Brad does the anti-social media.
Yeah, he's got nothing. I got a picture.
VR headsets.
Yeah. Yo, that
Next
thing's
episode.
dope though, Mike. I used it once. It was dope.
I know. He brought it over and let me check it out. It's awesome.
Next episode, we'll talk about it.
I did the ping pong. When I was done, I went to put the paddles on the imaginary table, dude. That's how real I thought it was. 10 minutes.
Yep.
Bentley did it last night. Eric Bentley dropped it on the floor last night. I said, somebody else did that. I swear to God, I don't remember who. Somebody else did that.
Yep. Now you know.
No doubt. Who we got
That's how
hopping in
real
here?
it is. It's crazy. In
This
that
guy.
house.
We're wrapping up the podcast, and Birdie Bub decides to hop on. We're literally giving shout outs and everything. 36 minutes later, Bub hops on
You
the
got
podcast.
30 seconds, Bob. Give us a take.
Bub, what do you got? What was your roundabout today? Wrap it up for us.
We played yesterday.
Yesterday, my bad.
Yesterday, what did I do? I played real good.
You got some money in your pocket.
Had a
You
good
got
day,
some money in
man.
your
Had a
pocket.
good
Money in my pocket. I didn't do so good on the back.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. 40. You had back to back. You had a triple and a double on 14-15. That really cost you.
I mean, I don't know what to say right now.
Bub, Booze and Bub out here. Shout out to
Hey,
Bub.
no, look, I changed my name though.
Did you play today, Bob?
Birdie
Birdie
Bub.
Bub.
Birdie
Birdie
Bub.
Bub. I had two.
Yeah,
Hey.
too, gang.
I don't
Birdie
get too
Bub.
many in a round, so
No, you've been playing good though. Your putt. We were just saying that your putting's really been spot on this year compared to years past. The ones that were lipping out are actually going in for you. So it's been
no,
a big
I had
difference.
a couple lip outs still. I almost beat Hank the other day with that chip I lipped out on.
Oh yeah, Friday's league match. That was funny. Those guys went down to the last putt on the 9th hole in our Friday league match. Hank and Bub. It was great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh
good
yeah,
round.
any of you guys play today?
Nah.
Nobody would play
No.
today with me.
You didn't go out.
Everybody was scared of me today.
You bailed.
Nah,
Did you
I
go
am
out by
scared of
yourself?
you. I am.
Kev was gonna go, but he didn't answer me this morning. But he texted me later on.
You didn't go by yourself?
No, I'm not you
Bro.
or Fairway.
Yo, I'm telling you, you get paired up with the most random people. Sometimes it's the most fun in the
I
world.
don't mind getting paired up if I'm with someone else. But if I'm not going out by myself.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not that dude either. Yo, if you're ever looking to go somewheres and want to play by yourself, dude, hit Mechanicville.
Yeah, that is a nice little 9-hole.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Mechanicville Golf Course. Yeah. Yep.
No
That's a
doubt.
nice hole to jump out by yourself.
No doubt. But I'm gonna wrap this up. This will be out in the morning, Monday morning. Coming up this week, we got for Tuesday we got the Divot Crew, and then Wednesday we're gonna have a rep from Jaunty hopping on to talk about their products. Appreciate everybody tuning in to the Pitch Putt and Puff. Appreciate you guys jumping on, Bub. Thanks for a good 5 minutes, and thanks for shooting a decent round. And
Hey, we won the money. I tried.
we got the
though. I
money.
tried to-
We got the money, bro. That's all that matters.
I did a late Mother's Day. You did an early one. That's why you couldn't play. So
All good.
It's all good.
All good. All right, boys. We'll talk to you later. Appreciate everybody.
All right. Peace out.